want to bring you up to speed on what's happened. Guess what? It actually was someone working for MSNBC who followed the jury. This is more from, the courthouse. The jury. Okay, first of all, the jury in this case is transported from a location where they meet in the morning to the courthouse in a bus with the windows blocked, right? They don't want them to see demonstrators and they don't want anyone to see them. Yesterday, someone claiming to be a producer for MSNBC was following the bus closely, ran a red light. Police pulled him over. He said he was instructed to follow the jury bus and he was ticketed for a traffic violation, saying it is under investigation. Now we learn, again, this is from Long Crimes' Kathy Roussan. He was instructed, he did indeed work as a freelancer for MSNBC. His name was James J. Morrison. The court announced it, so it's public already. Working as a freelancer for MSNBC, and he says his supervisor and the person who told him to do this was apparently a woman named Irene Bayan in New York. Irene Bayan is a booking producer at NBC, and she's, so the judge had heard this entire report. He understands what law enforcement did. He confirmed that it was the guy who did work for MSNBC. And this is what the judge just said. Listen.
I have instructed that no one from MSNBC News will be permitted in this building for the duration of this trial. This is a very serious matter, and I don't know what the ultimate truth of it is, but absolutely it would go without much thinking that someone who is following the jury bus, that is it's extremely serious matter.
This is a disgusting, egregious ethical lapse by this young reporter. I don't know if he's young. I shouldn't presume. And by the booking producer who told him to do this. There are things you do as a booker, and there are ethical lines you may not cross. And following the jurors who are already being threatened, who have been videotaped to the consternation of the judge who made a big deal out of that, who are already dealing with protesters outside of the courthouse and threats in a city that's already on the edge and a powder keg is disgustingly irresponsible, and someone ought to get fired. I mean, this is a fireable offense. I don't know anything about this freelancer, but whoever gave the order, if it's the booking producer, what have you, and I predict there will be consequences because this is absolutely egregious. One thing I can tell you about NBC is they do have a very strict ethics department that reviews one's reporting before it goes to the air. In cable, we didn't have that. At NBC, it was pretty strict, and I'm sure once they got wind of this, they're going to be displeased. But this is completely wrong. That judge was 100% right to ban MSNBC, all of them, from entering the courthouse as a result, though they still get all their reporting from NBC anyway. And it's just yet another ethical lapse by an organization that is riddled with them day after day.